Coccinellidae is a widespread family of small beetles that are commonly known as ladybugs in North America and ladybirds in the United Kingdom. However, entomologists use the names ladybird beetles or lady beetles to avoid confusion with true bugs. They are mostly carnivorous predators, preying on insects such as aphids and scale insects. As of today, there are more than 6,000 described species discovered in a variety of habitats. This time, stay with us, as we are looking at 10 of the most beautiful ladybirds in the world. Widespread across Asia and Australia, Coccinella transversalis, or commonly known as the Transverse Ladybird, is such a gorgeous beetle with its orange coloration and two roughly V-shaped markings on each wing cover. Like many species of ladybirds, the Transverse Ladybird plays an important role in agriculture as it preys on a wide array of plant-eating insects which damage crops, particularly early in the growing season. Native to the Old World and is the most common ladybird in Europe, the seven-spot ladybird is easily recognized by its red wing cases, dotted with a pattern of 7 black spots. In fact, it is the most iconic species when it comes to ladybirds. Even though the larvae and adults of this species mainly eat aphids, they also feed on smaller insects, eggs, and larvae of some beetles and butterflies. And when it comes to defense, a threatened ladybird may both play dead and secrete the unappetizing substance to protect itself. Interestingly, the spot size and coloration may provide some indication of how toxic this beautiful ladybird is to potential predators. Endemic to Australia, Oceania, and Southern Asia, the beautiful variable ladybird gets its name from the black markings on the adult elytra that vary from one individual to another. Much like other ladybirds, they are commonly a pest prevention tool against aphid populations, which makes them a good insect to have around. In fact, this beetle was introduced into Florida and Hawaii as a biological control agent to combat Cypher flava, the yellow sugarcane aphid. Interestingly, this species also has been seen feeding on milkweed aphids that are believed to be toxic. Therefore, it has been theorized that this ladybird must have evolved the solution to overcome the toxic. Native to Europe, the brightest of the yellow ladybirds, the 22-spot ladybird is easily recognizable by its yellow elytra and 22 black spots. Unlike most ladybird species that feed on aphids, this species is one of a select few to feed entirely on powdery mildew and can often be seen grazing the gray substance from the surface of leaves. Because of this specific diet, this beauty is considered beneficial to keep low-growing shrubs away from the fungus. Interestingly, the hemolymph of the 22-spot ladybird beetle contains a new dimeric alkaloid, which has unique structural features, highlighting the species' complex chemical defenses and evolutionary adaptations. Commonly known as the Harlequin or multicolored Asian lady beetle, Harmonia axyridis is one of the most variable species in the world, with an exceptionally wide range of color forms. It is native to Eastern Asia, but has been artificially introduced to North America and Europe to control aphids and scale insects. It is now common, well-known, and spreading in those regions, and has also established in Africa and widely across South America. One of the reasons for its success to spread widely is because of its voracious appetite. In fact, it is able to outcompete native species for aphid prey, and will also eat other ladybirds' eggs and larvae. In North America, this species is conspicuous where it may locally be known as the Halloween beetle, as it often invades homes during October to overwinter. Found in North America, Europe, and East Asia, the gorgeous hieroglyphic lady beetle is characterized by black stripes and patches, where sometimes these patterns would resemble Egyptian hieroglyphs. Even though these insects live in heath and moorland habitats feeding on aphids, their populations may vary greatly from year to year. As a matter of fact, these ladybirds would fly from May to October and overwinter in coarse woody debris under pines and birches. Found in North America, the delightful polished lady beetle truly lives up to its name with either red or orange, shiny elytra. There are no spots on the wing covers, except there may be two pale blotches immediately behind the thorax, and the pronotum has a white margin with two lobes extending into a black center patch, creating the appearance of an ornate white M on a black background. As an excellent natural biological control, an adult female polished lady beetle consumes about 300 aphids during her several-week lifespan, while each larva consumes about 400 aphids during its development. Native to Australia, Halmus chalybeus, commonly known as the steel-blue ladybird, is absolutely beautiful with metallic blue-green coloration. Despite its small size of 3 to 4 millimeter long, this insect is a predator of other smaller insects, making it a wonderful biological control agent. In fact, it was introduced to New Zealand from Australia in 1899 and 1905 to control black scale and blue gum scale on citrus trees, and today it is a common species in northern regions of the country. Commonly found in Southeast Asia, the attractive Netty ladybird is lemon yellow in color, with black lines on its wing covers resembling network pattern. This delightful little beetle is usually seen on mango trees feeding on leafhoppers, making it a wonderful biological control agent to keep mango trees healthy. In other words, without the Netty ladybird, mango trees that are infested by leafhoppers may produce less fruit. Found all over the world except Antarctica and Africa, the three-banded lady beetle is arguably the most colorful lady beetle on the planet, with its combination of black, red, yellow, and orange in coloration. In New York, this species was once found throughout the state and was considered common. But agricultural land has been declining in New York since the 1880s, resulting in less suitable habitat for lady beetles, and the decline of this species went largely unnoticed until the 1980s. Today, the three-banded lady beetle is considered a species of greatest conservation need in New York State.